Alright, it's only me. I've just come on to talk about the recording I did yesterday, the Blue Öyster Cult track, Gun, which come from their Ghost Stories album that came out, when was that now, about 23, 22, whatever. I never bought Ghost Stories for a long time because I thought they said that album was made up of stuff that had never made it on their studio albums before, and I was like, how good's that going to be? And like, I've bought a lot of Blue Öyster Cult stuff where they've got bonus tracks on the end of CDs and stuff, and I thought it was just going to be like that, kind of off cuts. But then I bought it and I listened to it and it was absolutely superb, kind of about a year after it came out, or whatever. If you like a bit of Blue Öyster Cult, then I would recommend going and getting that, because the stuff on it is like recorded between like 1977 and 83, so it's like classic Blue Öyster Cult, the Bouchards in the rhythm section and stuff. Proper BOC, you can hear them all singing when they could all still sing and stuff. Ken Eric Bloom struggles a bit now with his voice. Quinny, you've left that door open, man, it's flipping freezing. He's come in because he thinks there's somebody in here. I'm not talking to him, I'm talking to space. There he goes, lies down now. But anyway, what I'm going to do is, I've got a few of these today, talking about, hang on, just shutting that door because it was drafty as owning in here. I've still got a few Motorhead ones today. I've got the Toto one today for the other day there. Just things have been that busy lately, and I've just had this eye operation, and I can see great out of my left eye, but that's the problem, is that I can see great out it now, but my brain's no used to my left eye being able to see great, so I'm struggling a bit while my eyes are realigning themselves and resyncing, because it can be definitely with the sun being as bright the past few days, it's been a real struggle outside. And even when you're sitting in the house watching the telly, but I can read letters and everything now with my left eye. Superb. But anyway, I was only recording a few songs because it's one of the few things I'm allowed to still do, is like play my guitar and stuff. And after doing the Motorhead stuff for like 6 months, I haven't played any keyboards for ages. Know that I'm an amazing keyboard player, but there's no keyboards in Motorhead, so there wasn't any way of doing that. And I'm starting. I've already wrote a couple of bits of music, but I'm wanting to get back into using the keyboards and stuff, so it's just easing my way back into using the keyboards and finding the best way to record them and stuff. So the Toto one for the day before, probably the big keyboard one, this one features a clavinet, which again it's an instrument that I quite enjoy, but you don't get a lot in rock music. It's more in kind of funk music and stuff that you hear a lot of clavinet. So this would have been ideal for 5-wheel drive. Kind of after talking about the Motorhead ones and how there's no really that much in there, this one got plenty in here. You've got 2 guitars here, a bass, drums, lead singing there, 2 background vocals with the guitars, kind of a couple of wee vampy guitar things. You wouldn't really call them solos, but just kind of guitar fills, and then the clavinet on there in track 8. So I mean, you've got 5 instruments and 3 vocals. It would have fit 5-wheel drive pretty good, because that's their format too, with them having keyboards and stuff. So let's have a play through here on the tape, and then we'll go back and we'll play through it on the guitars where I play it. That's a bit of feedback at the beginning there, was just the guitar leaning against the amp. There's the clavinet there. The 2 guitars doing more or less the same thing until the middle. Clavinet sounds great, man. What a great instrument. And a lot of range singer in this one. Again, totally different from the Total track that they did before. The backing thing.
Oh Jim, don't know why you do these things. Oh Jim,
basically doing a kind of Aerosmithy style thing on the vocal of this. It's just like laying it down. The interesting bit's the middle section. Stop that there because this bit's that good that you need to talk about it. This is the whole point of doing this song, was just this guitar doing the thing in the middle here, aye. So if I turn everything else off, what you get with these two guitar things, bass playing different things, but it's a kind of round kind of style thing, so it keeps repeating on itself. So here we go here. Just plays the same figure. It's pure amazing, but it's too big to fit in the stereo, so what you had to do was stick the clavinet in, and then it kind of doubles up underneath bass. And then the bass and drum just underneath it, holding it down. Yeah, I like it. Maybe other people don't, but I think there's a cracking bit. The sentiment of the song as well. It's about a drum guy there. He's got a weakness for guns, but knows that it's right. And at the end he ends up going hang himself. Repeated the chorus and then that's the end. Hey, that's up to the back page. Leave it down, you know. And then the Blue Öyster Cult version fades out, but I just put a hard ending on there. I prefer a hard ending to a fade out, because a fade out you just think they're still out there in the universe somewhere playing that. So anyway, let's go back to the beginning now and talk about how you play the songs. It's a nice wee, what do you call it, like a kind of Kiss, Aerosmith style American rocker. Where are you going now? Don't you go out and leave that door open again? It's flipping freezing in here, man. So anyway, it's I think the key at E. Where are you going? And then you're doing this one for an A to an E, and then an A to a G with this. want to come back now? Come back. Come on. You're putting me off. You get into that riff there, which is just like kind of in a F sharp major. And then that does you through the second verse again, and then you come into that the instrumental break, which is still an F sharp with this. And then for that breakdown bit, it's just this. And then the other guitar just does it a couple of beats after it. So anyway, I'm going to have a quick playthrough of this, because this dog is restless, man. But this is Gun. Come on. So that's how you play the, what's name? The guitar part now. I'm just going to play the bass part now, which is basically the same, only a bit more simple. It's no like on Motorhead terms. What are you drinking, the tea? I say about using like a kind of normal bass sound for a change. Where's that coming from? Oh, wait a minute. Take the effects out and plug straight into the amp. Aye, there we go. Where are you going? Hey! Aye, the bass just did basically this. Connie, I'm going to have to let this dog out, man, because he's getting my nut in. Come on. Out, out. On you go. Out. I'll let you back in a minute. Sorry about that, but he's simple. It's not his fault. He's just got a wee tiny brain, that's all. Aye, sorry. Right, back in with this. I've clicked the door as well so we can get back in. It's just too flipping cold, man. Right. Aye, you have to get in with this, and then you go up to the A for the the D flat and the E before the chorus, and then you're playing that an octave down what you played in the intro there, so you're doing bass doesn't really do much in that song, and then in the middle bit you're just doing the underneath everything, just doing the and then when you come back in, oh hang on, you're 4 hours there, you're just holding it down with the straight F sharp. So let's have a quick playthrough of this. I've turned all the guitars back on and turned the bass off, so hopefully you'll be able to hear everything alright. you go, that's how you play the song Gun, sang by Joe Bouchard, who has also got a cracking album out called American Rocker, which come out, I think it came out around about the same time as Blue Oyster Cult's The Symbol Remains. Symbol Remains got like huge kind of critical praise, whereas I thought it was like kind of, it was alright, but it was for too long, and I think folk were just being like nice and saying, oh, check this out, can you'll never get a Blue Oyster Cult album. But the Joe Bouchard album, American Rocker, although it's maybe a bit more kind of ear friendly than the Blue Oyster Cult one, but it's a lot more Blue Oyster Cult, if you know what I mean, for the 70s and early 80s. I think Joe Bouchard definitely an underrated part of the machine for Blue Oyster Cult. Same with Albert Bouchard, kind of. I mean, Eric Bloom and Donald Rosner, aka Buck Godarma, have been doing their own kind of Blue Oyster Cult for like 20 odd years now. But the guys that were in the band in the 70s, kind of much like Kiss and stuff, folk can't accept Kiss without Ace Frehley and Peter Criss. And it's kind of the same with Blue Oyster Cult. Can you take a couple of things away? Can you take a couple of ingredients out the cake and put different ones in? You get a different kind of cake. It's not exactly the same. But that's just the way I look at things. But anyway, I better go with my blind eye. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you the next time. Who knows when that might be later on the night, but probably tomorrow maybe. Who knows. But thanks for watching. Keep listening to Blue Oyster Cult and Joe Bouchard.